our pop-up chat here.
We're live.
Pop-up chat.
Good morning, everyone. Happy pre-4th of July.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joy. Traci, I'll say to you if you get your chat up.
As soon as I get my chat back up. Good morning to Joy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Joy. Good morning to you.
We have the Cleveland picker.
Oh, you guys, let me pull out my chat.
Good morning, Cleveland picker. Good morning to you. Good morning, Cleveland picker. Good morning to you. Thank you, Joy. This is a Dollar Tree special with Dingle Balls.
Dingle balls, dingle balls, dingle balls rock.
Yeah.
And I am celebrating our 4th of July a day early because I won't be going on tomorrow. My husband said, well, why today? Why not tomorrow? I said, because you're not going to be working. And you guys, I try not to go live when he's home. Talk on it.
Did you lose your chat?
No. Has anybody seen Derek?
No. I have not. He probably overdid it yesterday.
Joy, I have not seen your email. And yes, I put these together last night. I throw them together with some hot glue and MawMaw's feathers and glitter. So yes, I threw these together. Let me see. I have to look at my cheat sheets, you guys. I don't know if I have the picture.
I'm gonna start a new cheat sheet.
Good.
All right.
What is two hip chicks?
What's on your cheat sheet? 2 hip chicks.
I don't have 2 hip chicks on my cheat sheet.
No, 2 hip chicks is
good morning, 2 hip chicks. Good morning to you. Good morning, 2 hip chicks. Good morning to you. I don't have you on my cheat sheet.
Aren't you D?
D.
Or is it D?
I don't know.
I was in her channel the other day. I found her channel.
You had the first letter right. Dawn.
Dawn.
Yeah.
On your sheet, ladies.
I'm writing it down.
Cleveland Picker said he's never been sung to before in a YouTube chat.
Aww.
That's special.
Well, I'm honored to be the first person to sing to you.
Wait. Well, let me see, because I thought I had subbed to them.
Sung.
Because
sung
I
to,
was
sang to.
Do what?
Sung or sang to. Sung Good Morning to by Traci.
Oh.
I
thought you said sub.
No, sung.
Sung.
My Yankee accent.
You guys, I'm going to get it together in a minute.
We got to sing to Miss Debbie.
Good morning to Debbie. Good morning to you. Good morning to Debbie. Good morning to you.
There's Darlene B. and there's Jennifer Hayes.
Good morning, Jennifer Hayes and Darlene B. Good morning, Jennifer Hayes and Darlene B.
You want to introduce our new panelist today? Darlene?
Darlene.
Do what?
You would like
introduce our new panelist?
Yay! You guys, I know Joy should know who that is, I think. You guys, this is, I'll let her introduce herself. Go ahead.
All right, let me make sure my volume's on. Is my volume on?
Yes, you're fine.
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Teresa, really known as T. My Great Find for You is my handle. Thanks for inviting me this morning, Darlene. I'm so excited to be here. And I have my hat.
Yay! 4th of July. And you guys, we got Meanie, and I put her in the little.
That's cute.
I should have put a little hat. Yes, I can put a hat on her.
That's cute. Thank you. That made me laugh.
You guys, this is my Adam Meanie Mouse. There we go, Minnie.
Oh,
I'm
So cute. Get that.
Doggone, you guys got me playing with toys again. I haven't got to play with toys since I had my daycare.
mm-hmm.
But yes, I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy today.
Ooh, I'm surprised you would even say that you were a Yankee Doodle anything.
Yeah, right.
Look, I'm actually
Southern
from the
Belle.
West Coast. I'm
Yeah,
from the
that's
West
right.
Coast. I don't get into all of that North and South stuff. Where is LizzAnn? Is she going to be able to jump in?
I think she is going to. I talked to her on message this morning. She was going to be on her phone as usual because she's with the grandkids.
But see, I'm worried about like Derek may have overdone it yesterday. Is there
I think he
anybody?
did.
I have Derek's. I'll call him on his phone and see if I get a hold of him just to see how he's doing.
Right.
I'll mute myself.
Yeah.
So, you guys, I had my injection yesterday.
How did
Now
it go?
I'm waiting for a message back from my doctor's office because I don't even feel like I got an injection yesterday. It didn't do me any good at all. I was supposed to have a different type of injection next week, but when I went yesterday, they said that they couldn't do that unless I had a consultation with the PA in between. So I messaged the PA this morning and I was like, it didn't even feel like I got an injection yesterday. I don't have an appointment with you until August 6th. Can we move this up so that I can get the other shot? Please. Pretty please. Because my pain is at like an 8.5 this morning. It doesn't even feel like I went to the doctor.
Well, I was sick again last night, so I'm feeling like off again today, and I don't know.
That's not good. I don't know why you've been so sick lately. That's not good.
I'm going to get in touch with my doctor. You guys, I don't like them to do the tests that they have to do. I would have to stand there and drink some
Barium.
thick stuff while they watch it.
Yep. They do
I
the
mean,
swallow
I'll
test.
have to. I'll have to, but I don't want to. But I have to find out what's going on.
Yeah, you have to figure out why you're not eating. That's not good.
Derek will be joining us shortly.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
you said Derek had a chat yesterday. What did he have? I didn't see him go live.
I don't know.
No.
Tuesday's usually his catch-up day. He does our show, and then he does his other show, and then does whatever he has to do the rest of the day. There's Miss Geanna, Traci.
Good morning, Geanna. Good morning to you. Good morning, Geanna. Good morning to you.
What, Teresa?
Good morning, Geanna.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
I'm so glad to finally meet you face to face ish.
No, it's great to meet you guys. It's great to meet you guys. I'm so glad to be here. Thanks for having me. Darlene, you have to go and get your stomach checked out. Period. End of question. No arguments.
Can't
Get
not
it
eat.
done.
Tracy, is that a New York or is that a Boston accent? You sound like you're in between the two.
I am from New York, Long Island, actually.
Okay, that's a Long Island accent. Okay. It wasn't quite a New York accent. It wasn't a Boston accent. I couldn't place it.
People say I have my mother's Bronxite accent because she was born and raised in the Bronx. So I think I have a little bit of that as well, even though I'm here practically my whole life.
Okay, that's what it was. I couldn't pinpoint. I said that's not New York. It's not Boston. What is it?
Long Island.
Good, Adam.
Pardon me?
Pretty good. Pretty good here.
Well, between being in sales and all these people from around the world on YouTube.
Yeah, true.
I guess the resellers probably know who Kreuter is. He's from Long Island. He's got a similar accent. I should have picked it up.
Yeah. Well, that's how we know Derek's Boston accent because he definitely has that New England accent.
Oh, yeah. That's
then she has a heavy Boston accent. but she hasn't been on live. Well, hardly live at all. I guess,
Who's that?
Our friend Carol. What is Carol's? Bargain shopping.
Okay.
She lost her husband. I guess 6-8 months ago.
Oh.
And I guess she's trying to deal with that. So
Yeah, that's tough.
her dog's name is Toby, golden retriever, beautiful dog. She calls him Mr. Toby, and then she's a moderator on my YouTube channel. And then Kathleen, another one of my moderators, her husband passed away many years ago, but he had a cat. I guess they called it was his cat. I guess it was a one person kind of cat, and that cat was named Toby. So she has a Mr. Toby cat, and Carol has a Mr. Toby dog.
Too funny.
Yeah.
Teresa's YouTube handle is My Grapevine for You.
I'll post the link.
Yes.
Guys, know that if you're on the computer, you just move all the way to the right side of the person when they post, and those 3 dots. It says go to channel. If you're on your phone, you click on the little avatar, and I'll take you to their channel.
Do we have Chris or Stacy this morning from McClendon? And then I will sing.
See, I'm off my chair.
It's Stacy. Good morning to Stacy. Good morning to you. Good morning to Stacy. Good morning to you.
Stacy, I caught the very end of your show for a few minutes. You guys were getting ready to get off the air because you said storms were coming through.
I talked to her last night. I got talked to her last night before I got sick and had to shut everything down. Teresa, so you know Joy, because I think you came here because of Joy.
Joy, actually, I originally found you through Mama.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know why I thought you and Joy were working together or.
No, funny thing is, because Kelly has her prayer group at 2 o'clock on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I joined that, found Anthony, Picksburgh, and I guess you guys did. So you came on one of those shows, and that's kind of how. Although I've known, I guess I'm trying to remember. It's kind of hard because it's like all of a sudden, like it's full circle.
Yeah,
it is.
It's hard to figure out.
Maybe
it's hard to figure out which came first.
Right.
The chicken or the egg.
Yeah,
I
but
tried to
Mama for sure. I know Kelly. I definitely found you through her because of Anthony, and then you guys, and then you and Casey started doing. And believe me, this is new for me too. Even reading Bibles and stuff. I was born and raised Catholic, but really never followed the Bible much or did much of that. So it's actually a good thing. It's all good.
I'm Catholic too, but I still love to read the Bible. My best friend who I became Catholic because I spent so much time with her and going to church with her. I went through RCIA and became Catholic, and she was a faithful Bible reader. So I had been a Bible reader from way back. So even though I'm Catholic, I love to just read. Like I will read a chapter or 2 every night before I go to bed.
And I'm not knocking the Catholic religion. I just feel that they don't,
they don't encourage.
We never really, you go to other churches, whether it's Lutheran or they all talk about, John 20, 30 or whatever. Like you don't hear that much other than when you read the gospel in the Catholic Church, but they don't have like a Bible study or anything that really follows up. I mean, I went to 12 years of Catholic confraternity or whatever you want to call it, because Mom made me. But I feel like we didn't really absorb a lot of Bible study. It was
right.
So I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I bounce around to different you guys, I can't do 2 things
Can't
at once. I'm letting Stacy know. I told Casey last night. He come in my room and I said, Casey, if you've got your YouTube or anything up, I said, Stacy and them's on. He's okay. So yeah, he jumped in there. You guys, my doggone big old huge forehead is just shining this morning. It's like it's blinded me off the screen.
You move your hat more towards the middle.
Yeah. Well, look.
There you go.
Okay, but you know
Your
that
pictures on Facebook with MawMaw and Casey were so hilarious.
I was telling Darlene earlier, yeah.
They were
You-
so
I mean-
funny.
you see that the Baptists love to eat. Yes, the Baptists, they will do a hard shutdown at 12 o'clock because my husband was used to that. It is time to eat.
Good
So when-
morning, Big Al. Good morning to you. Good morning, Big Al. Good morning to you. I can't breathe today.
So my husband would be talking about when he'd go to church with me, where they would do all this praise sermon, and if it's the spirit, they say spirit's doing good, they keep going, and he would whisper in my ear, "I'm hungry. I'm ready to go." I said, "Well, baby." I mean, or he would just go on out to the car, because if they got to hollering too loud and jumping around and clapping and waving those arms, it took a long time for Keith to get used to that kind of stuff. You know, my kids were raised on it. My kids were raised on it, but no. Even I mean, he'd go with me, but he was used to quiet.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I get my Jesus on, I'm gonna be loud. And that's something Catholic Church is structured.
Yes, very much so. It's very ritualistic.
Yes, and that's why my ex-brother-in-law, my sister's ex-husband, he was raised Baptist, but he converted to Catholicism. And this guy is like, he worked for NASA, and he is so super intelligent. He's the kind of intelligent that couldn't understand why we told him not to go feed our dog one Thanksgiving, that he might bite, and he went out there anyway because the dog had never bit him before. And when he turned around, the dog bit him on the butt. He's standing there with this look on his face.
Oh, jeez.
And me and Keevan, it's after me and Keevan first got together, and we walk out there. There's my brother-in-law. He's got this look on his face like, the dog bit me.
Why'd your dog bite me?
And you know, it was at my mom's house, but I'm looking at him, and here's this super intelligent guy that has whatever highest degree that you can get, standing there with this look on his face in the backyard of what looks like hillbillies, in the country, looking like he can't put it together why this dog bit him. So anyway, he liked the structure of it. So
I find comfort in the ritual. I really do.
I guess he did. So both of my nephews were raised, they were baptized in both churches. They were baptized both Baptist and Catholic. Yes, Big Al, Pentecostal, and you know, it's hard. I say non-denominational now, and because like holiness, the old-fashioned, they like, you don't cut your hair, you never wear anything but dresses, they have to be long. So they have a lot of rules, and I have been to those churches before.
Mhm.
I didn't join the church, but I would go for singings and, you know, just to go sometime.
So here comes Derek. Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you. Good morning to Derek. Good morning to you.
I friended her. Yeah. Good morning. Sorry, I'm a little late.
Did you get everything done yesterday next door?
I got like 2 last little things to do in there, and it's all done.
Awesome.
How were you feeling?
We were worried you overdid.
Yeah, I think I did. I was up this morning at 6, but
you were up at 6? Wow.
at 6, but then I was sitting here for a while, and
You fell
I
asleep?
went back into bed. Yeah, I was like, that's it,
Yeah,
I'm
wiped
done.
out, yeah.
So, I mean, there was a lot of stuff, but I did snag a lot of good stuff there too, though. My son gonna so just so you know, Adam, sorry that you paid a lot for yours, but I
You guys, I'm gonna step away. I can't do anything without my mouse. I can't
Yeah.
handle that slow. Uh-oh.
Get that thrift store?
no next door.
Oh, for free?
Wow.
Yep.
Nice. What model?
Yeah, it's the CL. It's a 8 meg, high def. Tommy said it's really good. Tommy saw it last night.
That might be the one before this one.
Yeah.
I actually have two. I had this one, the C920, and there's one after that I bought, and I like this one better than the other one.
Yeah.
So I
Good morning, Sandy Brown. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sandy Brown. Good morning to you.
Derek, that's T or Teresa. T or Teresa, that's Derek.
Good morning, Derek. How are you?
Hey.
Hey.
Good. How you doing?
Good.
And we've talked
her
before.
accent, Derek. Where do you think she's from? Talk a little bit,
I'll
Teresa.
talk a little bit, Derek, so you know exactly where I'm from, I'm sure. We have a big rivalry between us.
Yeah, you're from New York.
Absolutely.
We've
What
talked
part of New
before.
York?
See,
What part of New York?
I've been live in your.
That's right. Yep.
Are you happy now? You cheated.
Yeah.
She's a long
I don't
hour.
have a rivalry with the team. We don't have a rivalry. Even though I'm from Rhode Island,
Yeah.
I don't like the Patriots. I don't like the Red Sox. I don't like any of them. I'm a Yankee fan.
Oh, okay. All right. Yankees, yeah.
Cleveland Browns fan too. I can't figure that one out.
But I will say I'm a little bit of a Patriot fan, even though I'm somewhat of a Giant fan, because my husband always liked to root for the Patriots. So
Ew.
I don't know.
Ew.
But
He never liked the Giants.
my oldest is a diehard Giants fan.
yeah,
Diehard.
it's funny. My two boys are Jet fans, and my husband and I are Giant fans. I can't figure that out.
Well, my family goes. I'm a Bengals fan. My son's a Giants fan, and my other one sitting right next to me is a Packers fan.
Okay.
So
And a
Hecker, he's a cheesehead.
he's a cheesehead. Yes, he is.
Did I miss you sing to Sandy?
I did sing.
Yeah,
I
she
said,
sang.
did I miss it?
You
You
did
can
okay.
sing.
You told her she couldn't multitask today,
I
though.
clapped. Okay. You sung, so I
Okay.
clapped.
The way you think of Darlene's
I know.
hat, Derek?
I know. Troy. What's that?
What do you think of Darlene's hat?
That's cool. That's cool. I like it.
I put these together last night,
Mm-hmm. Cool.
so I
So-
just stuck them together.
So I got the webcam.
Webcam,
So there's going to be another view for Friday's racing because
You need to
we're
talk to
figuring
Kimberly
out how to
to get that internet fixed. It's still terrible.
I know. Well, my son's playing
Oh, is that
a
what-
game on, so yeah, it's being overused right now.
Yeah.
We got 2 Japanese gaming keyboards, a Microsoft Flight Simulator controller joystick. We got the Flight Simulator X. We got a mouse that we're trying to figure out. It's the Logitech mouse. It's not working properly. I may have to figure that out. And
The wireless?
what?
Is it a wireless mouse?
Yes. Yep.
Do you have the little dongle, the little thing that plugs in the USB port?
Yeah, we got that. But it's saying that it's connected, but
Check the battery.
yeah, I think the battery. I think we have to.
It's usually the batteries then.
What, Adam? What is it then?
I don't know, it's just not whenever, because it's always green, so you know it's on,
Right.
but it's just not moving.
It's just not moving. He said, I don't know. So, and then they were about to throw this away to the Amazon Kindle.
Oh, that's cool. You can use that on your Wi-Fi. You can track the chat or whatever. That's
hide
what
it.
Tracy needs, something like that.
Yep. So Tracy, my wife, said
Yeah,
that she recommended you.
Yeah, she just said
Yeah.
hi to me on Messenger.
Okay.
Speaking of
Yeah,
LizzAnn, I
I
guess she's
said
meant to
hi.
grandkids.
Wait. Good morning, wifey. Good
Good
morning to
morning.
wifey. Good morning
Good
to you.
morning to Dina. Good morning to you. Good morning to Dina. Good morning to you.
So,
One
and
morning,
Yeah,
Gina, we're
I
going to have
haven't
you
got a
come on.
message back yet.
We're going to have you come on, and we're going to put Derek in the background.
Derek, how many subscribers are you up to now?
969.
Wow.
Be the caboose.
969. Okay.
But somebody was telling me that I was up to 981 yesterday, and then it dropped back down.
I haven't gained a subscriber in over a week. That's
And you know what?
ridiculous.
Somebody this morning, I'm trying to remember who I watched. They were about to hit 400 2 days ago, and now they're back down to like 380. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know
Mine
what's
was
going on.
down too.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's been really bad because yesterday, when I checked it yesterday, I was at 979, and then I was talking to Destinie and everything. They said I was at 983. Then it's down. But if you go into analytics, they're not even showing subs anymore. It's a blank line. So
Well, they have new
they're
analytics
fixing.
too. They have a new widget or whatever to call it.
Yeah.
Mine shows, but it only shows like the last people. It will show, the latest ones. It doesn't show all of
Right.
You better
Oh,
sing,
there it
Tracy, because
is.
Darlene's getting confused.
Good morning, Forever LizzAnn. Good morning to you. Good morning, Forever LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
I don't have Tara
Yep.
on my cheat sheet.
On
No,
your
I
cheat
was.
sheet?
Somebody messaged me, and I was trying to send them the link and to tell them to just jump in. I told them I'm the crazy cat lady. Really,
Cat lady, what?
I didn't have to put this cheat sheet though in like a spreadsheet.
Yeah,
So I
put
can
it in either
find it.
Google
I
Docs or Google.
find
whatever
it
the other one is.
easier.
Yeah, put it in
Right.
Google.
Yeah, this is
he
my
gonna
cheat
figure out which
sheet.
is the crazy cat?
I
And I
put
think
my
I did have people twice.
and I just leave the tab open on top.
Mhm.
So, T, just so you know, everybody's wondering why I get my next door neighbor passed away, and so I've been helping them clean out their apartment. The apartment's a 1,250 square feet, so it's like a house.
Wow.
And the lady was a hoarder, and literally it's crazy. So
I thought he was by himself.
his mom,
Just delivery, right? Or nursing
mom, she's in a nursing home now.
Right.
So when he passed away, so the brother and everybody's been over here, and they're done. They're like, I'm out. And,
Oh, I'm sorry.
so it was just there's a couple more pieces that are outside, but I put a Craigslist ad up that free come and take.
Free curb pickup.
And just,
Good
yeah.
morning to Hedwig. Good morning to you. Good morning to Hedwig. Good morning to you. Haven't seen you in a while.
Morning,
Welcome
Hattie.
back.
Probably not a morning person.
Hattie's near
I
you,
don't
T.
think she's doing it in the
Near
morning.
you.
Oh, okay. Whereabouts? Where are you, Hetty?
Yeah, she was telling me because we were going to go to North Bergen, and she was like, "Oh, I'm about 2 hours away." And something. She told me where it was. She was. Yeah,
He's working.
we're
Okay.
I was working. Okay.
Now, where are you
Next.
from, Hetty?
New Jersey. Okay.
Jersey.
Jersey.
But we're going up. Well, not me. The boys are going up. My son's looking at colleges in 3 weeks. We're going to be going through New York itself. So he's looking at
Okay.
SUNY.
Now, Derek, you're in Rhode Island, not in. I thought you were in Boston for some reason. No, you're in Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Yeah.
Okay. You still have that
Eric,
other
I told Casey your son was going to college. He said, "What? He's got a son old enough to go to college?" I laughed. I said, "Yeah." He thought you was too young to have a son going to college.
I'm gonna be 47. I'm only
Don't tell
Damn.
anybody. I tell people I have a 34-year-old son. They never believe me.
Yeah.
Geanna,
Yeah, they
did Geanna
Yeah,
say
we're
she
looking
was
at
older?
Studio Squego. Yeah, she's gonna be 49.
39 holding.
Gonna be 49 in November. 39 older. That's what Adam said.
Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome.
See, this is Adam's
Hi, Adam.
counterpart right here. That's Adam.
Adam,
Hi,
stop
Adam.
playing the video
Adam,
games
say
so we
hi.
can see Daddy.
Adam.
He's too busy.
Yeah.
His sons are named after NASCAR stars,
Yeah, that's her man. Yep.
Adam and Kyle.
He's afraid to come on camera.
Yeah.
What colleges is he looking at, Derek?
Studio Squego.
My neighbor's going there next year.
Albany and Rutgers.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. He wants to be a meteorologist.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, Rutgers was in the news like 3 years ago because of their basketball team, and it wasn't a good thing.
You guys,
Yeah, it was.
You guys
Rutgers has been terrible forever. And I went to Rutgers Camden. Well, I graduated Rutgers Camden, but their sports have been terrible forever.
Hetty wants to know, she wants to buy a webcam. Which should she buy?
Logitech C920.
Yeah.
Logitech.
If your computer can hold it, though, what kind of computer do you have?
That shouldn't demand. I mean, you can check, but it shouldn't demand that much.
Listen to Debbie. We're all children.
Well, she's gonna be 69 soon.
That
So-
doesn't mean anything. She's still not old.
Age is just a number.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Just a
All right,
number.
Derek, I got two pieces of advice for you. One practical and one silly. The
Okay.
practical one is don't you dare try doing that bottle cap challenge that Pat D's is promoting.
Oh my
heck
goodness,
no.
yeah.
Heck no.
What's
And
that?
You have to kick the top of the bottle cap or something off, or whatever it is.
yeah, you have like,
What a
you have like
bottle.
like 2-liter soda or something. I guess something not as tight. But then you do like a side kick and try to knock the bottle cap off without knocking the bottle over. I thought Pat was going to fall on his rear end.
I'll fall on my ass.
I would too.
I would too.
Oh,
And the
Daughter
other,
did it,
the other
As
joke,
I said, as a
yeah. Dina,
let me get my
why
joke
didn't
out.
pop them on
Yeah.
the head for me?
Time out, Miss Sunshine.
Too many good.
Uh-oh. We got two of them.
But it wasn't any good. Never does.
May I speak?
Yes.
The other one is kind of a jokey kind of thing. Never trust Adam. Anything called Adam? Anyone called Adam? Because they make up everything.
So, Adam, she says that she has an Inspiron 17R.
What is that? How is that?
I had it. That's a Dell. That's I don't know what the specs are.
17R. I thought that was a 17.
I have an Inspiron show. I don't know what the model is. So.
Right.
See, Geanna caught that. Where's my shank? Where's my shank?
Jar and caps.
That was his son.
Oops,
Where's my shank?
Oh, what, your son cursing over there?
Where's your shank?
He said,
where's
that?
he
We don't
said,
know how good your calcium levels are.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm gonna knock on your guys' sliding
Debbie
glass
said
window. He's gonna go screaming
sliding
through the
glass
house.
windows gonna come and knock on it.
Dad, it's the crazy woman from Alabama. She really did come up here to get that.
With their sparkly shank.
Well, somebody-
Bedazzled. We say
Oh, please don't do it, Debbie. We don't want to have to have a GoFundMe for your recuperation fund.
It's a. She said it's a Core i5.
i5. Depends on your RAM. You should be all right. You should be fine.
Yeah, I had to ask this
Yeah,
question. I
should
think,
be
Derek,
all
when
right.
you were on my show, I have the Inspiron Core i7. It's a Dell. How do I look to see what my RAM
Yep.
is? I forget. I know it's somewhere in the settings.
You go into settings, and it'll give you all your settings, and then you just go into hardware, like all your and it'll tell you what you have for RAM.
You know where
I'll tell
your
you
settings,
what
your
you have for hard
little gear icon is your settings.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it'll break everything down for you. What you have for a mouse, what you have for a keyboard, what you have for
System.
Yep.
I always forget where it's nested. About. I think it's in an about. Let's see.
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
Well, it should be
There it is.
under
Device
hard.
if you scroll down on about, it has device specifications.
Got it. Inspiron.
Mine is an i7, 6500 CPU, 2.5 gigahertz, 12 gig of RAM.
Okay, so I
Oh,
have
right. That's it.
Intel Core i7 6500 CPU, 2.5 gigahertz, 2.6 GSG. I guess that's the same
Right.
thing.
How much
And
RAM?
RAM is 16.
Oh, so you got 16
Wow.
RAM. You're good to go.
That's good. You're good then.
Yeah, you're
You
fine.
should have no problem running OBS.
Yeah, I have OBS, but I don't know if you were on the night that Joy tried to jump in, and then who else? Swamp Picker, Glenn, and then he got Scott, Bearded Picker, and no matter what we did, I could not hear anybody. I actually had to listen on my phone just to hear
Right.
people. It was weird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why when you're using OBS, everybody that comes in, if you are the lead, the host, you have controls for every person for the volume, and it comes up on the bottom on the right hand side. You have to control the it's almost like a mixer. So you have to watch when the person's signal comes in. You have to either turn them up or turn them down. So everybody else could have been turned down. Then you could on your computer they could have been all turned down, but everybody else was coming through.
Okay, yeah,
So
because
that's what
everybody else could hear them, but I couldn't hear them. That was okay.
Right.
All right, great, thank you.
So what happened is their signal's coming in through you, and that's why everybody needs so much gig, because when you're hosting using OBS, everything's
work.
coming through you and it's getting pushed out. So
that was cloud-based. Actually using your RAM when it does that?
yes,
Wow.
that's why if you don't have more than eight gigs,
8, right.
it's gonna just blow your computer right up, and it's gonna you're gonna get so hot so quick that it's just gonna shut itself down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
because OBS is using at least 6, and then you're drawing everybody else in.
It uses 6 gig of
And-
RAM? You gotta be kidding me. Wow.
Yeah.
That's too labor
Well,
intensive.
you did.
About that.
Well, what's happening is OBS. If you look at OBS, me and Craig have been talking about this a lot.
Somebody needs
And
to develop a
Tommy.
new program.
OBS is actually mainly used for TV shows, TV channels, all that. That's an open broadcasting system, which that's when you see all those like ESPN. When you see those big,
Yeah, you
huge,
see they have the banners and streaming stuff along. Yeah.
yeah.
Scrolling stuff.
That's all OBS. So you think all their computers are running? Some of them are running 24 to 64 gigs of RAM.
Right.
That's how big these. That's how big these. They're networking computers. I mean, these
Right.
things are ginormous. So, and that's why sometimes when they have a problem and you see it on the TV, when you're in the middle of a game and they're having computer problems, they're screwed. You know, they are in so much trouble that they have to literally put up a new network to run it. That's how so much work that the RAM that they're using. So you have to see it as, okay, everybody that comes in is a new source. So, okay, T, you're running it, you're by yourself. you have your one channel running the OBS, running Appear In or Zoom or whatever as one source. So that's one line. Your second person, say Adam comes in, he's the second line. Darlene comes in, she's the third line. So you're having everything getting pushed in. And whatever Darlene's running is coming through your system. So your computer just has to be able to run this thing.
All right. Well, with 16 gigs, I should be good.
Oh yeah.
Should be fine.
Even I.
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
You guys sing to the truth.
Yep.
Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you. Good morning, the truth. Good morning to you.
Yeah. At first, I didn't understand it at first, and then me and Craig and Tommy was looking at it, and I'm sitting there going, "This is exactly what ABC, NBC, and CBS are using." And I'm like, "Okay, that's why everybody's struggling with this because we don't have a multifaceted."
Yeah, so why are they making
platform
little boo-boos like me with 200 subscribers at barely?
Right.
You have to use something like that. That's crazy.
But
we'll see what Google does with YouTube with their Go Live.
Tracy, I only have 64 subscribers. It's all good.
you need more than that. Look, but Tracy, it's going to be a struggle for people that have over 1,000. Think about it.
Yeah, if you have to
You can
purchase
have
a
3,000.
video system.
You can have 3,000 subs, and these kids are running around doing it on their cell phone.
Right.
Right.
I think they're trying to knock all of that out.
Right, so that you have to do it from a computer.
Or make
Exactly.
money. But Casey's
Yeah.
it gets Casey angry, so we're not talking about it right now because he don't.
Good morning, Selena. Good morning to you. Good morning, Selena. Good morning to you.
So now what we've been learning, like, all I can think of when
how
it's
your tones a little scruffy today after not sleeping too well.
What's that?
Your tone's a little scruffy. Your voice.
Oh yeah,
Your singing tone.
Yeah. All I can think of when Selena comes in, all I can think of is the movie Selena with yeah, be like other songs. Bitty bitty bumba. Bitty bitty.
Yeah, right.
I love that movie. I love that movie. That movie's great.
What?
So, Selena, the movie.
Oh, I love it.
Frankie Chad. He was a huge fan of Selena. Remember Chad?
Yeah.
Apparently, he's doing some kind of videos now. He's going to be doing like remodeling or something. I don't know. But he's kind of gotten away from YouTube. And you hardly ever see him on YouTube anymore either.
I've seen a lot of people.
Have you guys ever heard Geanna, Casey's friend Geanna? Well, my girl Geanna.
I've heard you
her daughter sing on Porch Church. Her daughter sings on Porch Church sometime. That girl, I call her Selena. She reminds me of a young Selena.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was in your right. She was in there once, right?
Right.
And she can sing so beautiful.
You're not talking about Geanna Key Lime Kisses, Geanna.
No. She just has her regular name on YouTube. Gibson. Yeah. And her daughter, what does
Geanna is Bougie Bear, isn't she?
No,
that's
April. Yeah. Geanna has actually walked in.
Get it all straightened out.
Maybe.
Casey has, look, it's either April or Geanna.
Yep.
Those are his two girls.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
If you have somebody spend the night with him, you guys, it's only going to be either April or Geanna. But Geanna lives right down the road now, so she wouldn't have to.
Mom.
So,
two quick announcements. Joy is going to be on with Destinie, Kimmy,
and Pat.
who's the third Pat.
Mm-hmm.
Next Thursday, the 11th.
Who is?
Joe.
Right.
Joy. Be the difference.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Why did I think you guys?
That's
next Thursday,
tomorrow.
right? And Pat D.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, next week, because this week they're taking off like we are.
And Derek, did you see my my posting for who I'm having on my show today?
No, I looked at it quick, but I couldn't read it. Your letters, sometimes your letters are so small underneath, I couldn't see it. Who was it?
Shane, Rise and Grind Picker today.
Nice.
Who?
Nice.
Your buddy. Yeah, he's
That
a
was
rock
my
star.
first interview. Shane interviewed me.
Shane interviewed
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
You
Shane's
guys,
awesome.
I'm so tired of not getting notifications. I have to absolutely go to people's channel.
I know you have to like stalk in their channel waiting for them to go live.
And if I know Derek's going live, I have to absolutely keep looking, even though you put up the reminder and I
Right.
click on the reminder. So I just happened to catch Teresa last night because or yesterday, I just happened to see the bell, and I'm like, okay. And I look and I'm like, that's the first time I've ever got a notification on you, Teresa.
Really? Oh.
Yes. And I've been stuck to you for a little while now.
I'll
Ever
tell you
since-
what, Nathan is Red Neckerson's resales.
Yeah.
He's the first one he was on last night. He must get the notification like before I go live because he was the first one in the room when I went live last night. It was funny.
Well,
But I didn't stay up
Right.
in.
You gotta be careful
Who
with
else
Nathan.
was on with you?
Why
That's
do I
funny.
want to know why I have to be careful with Nathan.
Nah, I'm not gonna go there. I forgot what kind of channel I'm on.
Nathan's very eccentric.
Yes,
I
he
love
is.
Nathan.
But
Well,
Teresa,
He doesn't have a
I was
filter.
talking about my old cassette tapes that I had gotten from my dad's house, and we were going through music and stuff. And he said, I'm older than you." I said, "You're probably not older than me." And he was born in 1956. He says, "Oh no,
Tracy got a call. Must be your husband.
and
Hold on a
see,
sec.
Teresa,
Hey.
I couldn't hear the music.
Adam,
So you were playing music?
No, I wasn't playing music. I was just showing the cassettes. I'm not going to play music and get a strike."
Oh.
Right.
So I was thinking there was somebody else in there I couldn't see because you guys were talking about music. And I'm like, well,
You know what? I have to get into the habit of learning to read the chat as opposed to read it out loud, as opposed to just read it, because then other people don't know if it's not live, how the conversation was going. So basically that was what was happening. I was probably reading silently the chat and then responding, and I should probably learn to read that out loud.
well, no,
It's not
because
live.
I was seeing their response. I was watching their response and it was just him at the moment. And I'm
Right.
like, okay.
I mean, your video is really, really bad. Yours was worse than Derek's today.
Who, mine?
Yeah, that was really, you went completely pixelized there.
You are really.
darling.
See, that's why I'm trying to watch. Yep.
It's a little better now, but it's still pretty bad. These crazy companies, they charge
Just
all this
crazy.
money and they can't get this stuff to work right.
Yep.
I pay $95 a month just for internet. And I own my hardware, my router and my modem I purchased.
Yeah, but Adam, you're always so clear. I mean, you definitely your videos are always crisp.
Like I said, the camera helps a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I spend the
Is
money on
it
the
clear
microphone.
now?
That makes a big difference.
Am I clear now?
Are you clear?
No, you're not.
I'm not. See,
Joy,
on my phone,
thank
I
you.
am.
Thank you.
No. Well, your phone, I think the phone, again, I'm not technical. I think the phone broadcasts at a lower resolution. I think it's probably like 720 or something.
And see, Derek, when
Yeah,
he's
well,
not
you
talking,
can update that up to 1080.
Right, but I think
what's going to
the
happen
phone
is
probably
it's
like
gonna break
720.
your battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but see, Derek, when
Where
when
am I
you
at?
talk,
I'm at
yours looks bad, but yet when you're not talking, you look clear on my computer.
right.
It's crazy.
I don't know what mine's at. I thought I could find it in my Hangout setting. It's probably somewhere else.
Bye,
Okay.
Hetty. Thank you.
Bye, Hetty. Love you.
Don't forget, everybody, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe.
We
It
were
was so
talking
funny
about
the
you
other night, Derek. I was
last night.
trying to share your video on my Facebook page, but every time it captured it, it wasn't capturing you. It was capturing somebody who was on your panel. And I was like, the way I even did it with Adam when I was sharing him all over the place, is at least it was capturing him, and I would write subscribe to this great guy or whatever. Yeah. But it kept coming up with a woman who was on your panel, and I said, I can't. It was silly.
What you have to do, T, is you have to just you personally have to highlight me. That's how you do that.
Oh, okay.
Were you on the panel in the hangout?
No, I wasn't on the panel.
No, yeah. So that's why she got You could probably do it. You probably could do a screen capture. Do you use? I always get the name screwed up. Light Scribe or something?
No.
You just hit print screen and you can. That's a good app.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me look and see what it's called.
Oh, I know why.
Light Shot. LIGHTSHOT. Light Shot. Great app.
After you're through with your presentation, does it save your thumbnail, or does it just save whoever was live?
What was your question?
Okay. Like, I save my thumbnail afterward. I make sure that I see the thumbnail, but if I don't, then
it randomly picks one out from the video. It captures a picture.
Right.
Yeah. Usually it's either you or Derek.
Sometimes it's your banner. Good, Dark.
What you can do is you can go into edit and you can custom.
That's what I do. Yeah.
That's what I do.
Because Destinie did a funny one. Destinie has me holding my head and pointing. She did that on purpose. I'm like,
was Debbie leaving?
Did I miss any singing?
I don't know.
No.
Did you guys decide what you're going to use with OBS and if you're going to use Zoom or something different? Today I'm going to do my live as that second aspect of the YouTube webcam and try to bring somebody in, because they said there's 3 different aspects in.
You click on Go Live at the top of your screen. And you said there's 3 different options.
Yes, the 3 different options. I tried the first one where it's just me, and that's all you can do. The chat is the same way. It's a black screen, which I can't. I need to change that because I can't read it. It's a whole black screen. This at least Hangouts is white where I can see what's going on. Then the second one's supposed to be where you add your key in, and you're supposed to be able to bring up to 20 people into the chat. And I'm going to try that today on my live at 2:00.
Okay, because you know what? That's what I did last night when I hit go live. All of a sudden, that key came up.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't let me hit. Then after that, at the bottom, go live was blacked out. Like it wouldn't let me hit that.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was trying to work on it today to figure out what's going on with that.
Now, do I have to have OBS open with that or no?
No. That's just plain like it is, like we're using Hangouts, but this is just YouTube's version.
Okay.
Debbie, I'm not lagging. I'm just not talking.
No, you are seriously lagging, and
You're a fan right now, Doug. You're actually worse than she is.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Adams or using the internet, right? Or using the gaming?
Not anymore. He left.
Oh, he left? You're still bad? Wow.
Yeah, it's just. I'm gonna get a longer Ethernet cable. I'm gonna hardwire in today to see if that works a little bit better. I think this computer is finally starting to see better.
Could be.
Yeah. This was built in 2014.
OBS
Oh, that's ancient.
I'm working on it. I'm still working on it.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I wanted to get that 1,000 so badly, because I didn't want to have to mess with OBS when I was going live from eBay Open.
Well, T, here's the thing that we've learned. When this is kind of funny, you can use it until August 1st. Tommy did it the other day. If you set up your computer in Google Hangouts and then turn your phone on and put yourself into the panel.
You misspoke. You set up OBS. You said Google Hangouts. You set up OBS on your computer.
Yeah, no. I'm saying right now until OBS sets
Oh,
up.
okay. I thought you were talking about OBS. Okay.
No. If you just go into Google Hangouts, you put yourself into the system, you mute yourself, and you highlight yourself as just a regular panel on your phone. You can go wherever you want.
Oh, wow.
So,
that's what you said you're going to do with the flea market, right?
yes, that's exactly what we're doing.
Oh, I'm going to do that this weekend, garage sailing.
Yeah. So Tommy sets himself up like we are now. Now you shut yourself
Sets up a live stream broadcast on his computer.
Right.
Goes live, and then you turn off your video.
Right. And so you're using your because you are not the host. That's why you can't
Right.
go on your phone.
So
but
even though you're hosting, the computer doesn't know that it's you, and the other thinks you're a guest.
Right. Exactly.
Or YouTube thinks you're a guest on that hangout.
Right.
Originated on a computer.
Yep.
Right.
So that's another way of doing it.
Have you tried it like a test run yet? Have you tried just like out like in your yard or something?
Yeah, it works awesome.
Okay.
I love it. I kept it private.
As long as you have a signal, a cell signal.
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And we have free for unlimited data. So
I mean, as long as you can get the signal, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I like we're doing Saturday. Saturday's gonna be awesome, guys. So definitely go over there and check that out with me and Tommy. We're doing and we're calling it the Home Flea Market Network, where literally you can buy.
Call it home. I guess you can't call it home shopping.
No, it's the Home Flea Market.
Shopping Network.
Home Flea Market
Shopping Network.
Yeah. That's cool. So
that is a very good idea. I watched you guys talking about that, and that is a very good idea.
If it doesn't rain, we're going to do it Saturday, and literally as long as Tommy and Destinie have your PayPal and you want a piece, the fee is going to be $5 or 10%, whatever's the highest, I guess, however he said it, and then with shipping. So if you want a piece that's $7, that's 70 cents. So it's going to be, and then the shipping. So he's going to love it. And he sent me a piece that I saw there, and I didn't know he was going to send it to me, but he's like, cool. So.
Oh, that reminds me, guys, that make sure you all pay for your auctions from Monday night. I paid mine like about midnight last night. I said, I haven't paid my invoices yet.
I'm going to do mine as soon as we get off here.
Yeah.
Darlene B.
Yeah. So you should be getting your book within a week there, Miss Darlene.
Look at this. He's like,
the more I looked at that polar bear holding that fish.
Did you buy that?
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, I have to bid on that fish.
Well, Kevin said you could have it. Did you win it?
Yeah. Nobody was doing it, and I'm like, that's the cutest. Look at that. He did it. And see, usually he usually gets paid on Wednesdays, but it's been going in on Tuesday.
Right. Now with the holiday, what's going to happen?
Yeah. So last night,
Tuesday?
it didn't go through.
Oh, geez.
So I'm like, Darlene B, I gotta get some more of my soap. It's not much on my soap now. You guys, Teresa, have you ever ordered any soap from Darlene?
Have I ordered what? I'm sorry.
Darlene Buslin?
No.
She makes her own goat soap. And it's amazing.
GOAT soap. She raises goats.
Oh.
Goat's milk soup.
So what you'll have to do is
I'm married to a chef though.
Yeah.
Oh, you're married to a chef?
He's not gonna make soap for you.
He makes soap for me all the time. Oh, super soap.
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 Like soap. Washing soap.
Oh, like soup.
She's not selling her goat for food.
Well, goat's milk, people, my dad always says he had to live on goat's milk when he was a baby because he was so allergic to everything else.
My brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So her soap, I got the sugar. It's
What did you say?
She'll have to put it in because I always forget. But it's oh my gosh, it's
Sugar?
I don't like vanilla, but it's like a brown sugar, like what?
Brown sugar. Okay.
I don't know. Tell me what I got, darling. Casey uses a clove. Clove and something else. He uses that
Cinnamon and
soap.
clove. Cinnamon and clove.
Yes. He uses the I had to feed my
Pink sugar, she said.
pink sugar. Woo! That stuff good. It smells so good. I used to have to buy goat's milk to feed the raccoons. And it's not cheap. So it was Caro syrup, goat's milk, and cereal, baby cereal. But they started out on just Caro syrup, goat's milk, mixed with water. Yeah, I have that saved to the computer. I'm not planning on taking that on anymore.
Okay, so how do you
want to go through the rabies shots again?
About?
What is that? Let T talk.
We're talking about Darlene Buckland?
Yes.
Okay, because I just went to subscribe to her channel and it says the channel has no content.
No, we we can ask her if you can find her on Facebook.
Friends, yeah.
And then she has a whole setup that way, and me and Adam have the same thing. She sent us some, and I love it. I absolutely love that soap.
What did you get?
I get the cinnamon. We get both got the same thing.
You're trying to talk to me or trying to talk to Derek? She gets us confused.
I know, she does that all the time.
Well, Derek should have
told her I'm more handsome and he's younger, but she keeps forgetting.
I pointed at Derek.
See, you said Adam.
You said Adam.
You said Adam.
I know I did.
All right.
We got the cinnamon and clove, and we got the honey, goat milk, and the other one. I can't think of what it is. Yeah,
I have them right here. In fact, I'm laxing. I've been having all these issues. I'm like, here, I'll show you.
Yeah, but you can't use a white face cloth. You have to use a dark face cloth because it changes the color. But man, is it so comfortable? I love it. Nice and smooth. The cinnamon and clover.
Well, I'm worried about the cinnamon and clover. I told you how my mother had painted the bathtub with the enamel crap or whatever. It's all peeling, so it's staining. So I'm afraid to use this stuff. Highlight on me, Miss Darlene. All right, so this is the one. You see it?
Yep.
Right, that's the cinnamon clove and activated charcoal goat's milk soap. And this is oatmeal milk, honey, goat's milk soap.
Yeah.
You got what?
Oatmeal milk.
Cinnamon and honey.
Cinnamon honey, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just afraid it's as stained as that tub is. I'm afraid.
That's why I put it on to a face cloth first.
And then a colored face cloth, yeah.
Right. Yep.
We have
like a dark green or dark brown or something.
I use a brown. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, Adam, we have the same bathtub from 1950, and it hasn't stained it. In case he uses
I think I told you guys. My mother had the guy painted with enamel or something. Yeah.
Well, you're
off, and
I think it would discolor ours before it would one later.
I get all kind of stains from just hard water, and then I have to go in there, and then I take it off with the tub cleaner, and then it peels more of the enamel off.
Right.
Did you see what Gianna's granddaughter did?
Mm-hmm. Something my grandsons would do, that's for sure.
Oh man.
Sealed all 50. Oh geez.
Sealed all 50 of them. Oh,
they're not cheap.
No, they're not.
Well, Casey put all of his packing supplies. He cleaned out the cubbies. He put his packing supplies in the cubbies. And then he has all his inventory is in a small closet in his bedroom.
Right.
So he separated it. He got tired of his packing stuff being under his bed. and it being seen. It was like an OCD thing. He couldn't stand it.
Gotcha.
I know he wants to OCD my kitchen table, and I need to get it away. I need to do it because he had it looking so good in here.
Yeah, we have
That's why I focused that way. Derek, did you see Minnie Mouse? Look behind me.
Oh, cute. Anybody win? Who won the one from Monday night? Somebody won it, didn't they? Or no?
The Mickey
It was
Mouse.
the Mickey Mouse.
Did that go off or no?
I see it.
The mini.
It went.
Oh, it's Mickey.
No,
It was
not
Mickey,
Minnie.
right.
Mickey Mouse.
I don't know.
We had a Mickey Mouse. I can't remember if it went off or not because that was Donna's. So I'll have to ask her and see. But I told you to remember next week is you. You better be ready, Darlene.
I know. I mean, Casey, what I'm going to do is when I'm finished getting the ones fixed, Casey is going to put them under his lights and do a video.
Okay.
So Casey does excellent videos.
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions for Shane? Derek, you have any questions? Special questions?
For Shane?
Come up with some content for Shane.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he's done so many shows he could just riff, but
he could. Yeah, he can. He's so well at that. Where when he had me on his show when I first started, I mean, he just wanted information with me with the Hot Wheels and everything, but he couldn't believe how much that's why we talk like on what was it, Sunday night when he came on with me and John for Nevermore Antiques and everything. That's see how quick he just goes with the flow with what you want.
I'm sure it'll go well. I'm just going to come out with a loose outline. I told him we'll get together like 20 minutes prior, but I want to prepare a few things for him. Like I said, I'll do that when I go out to get my Mickey D's.
Yeah.
Derek, before you come on, Derek, I told them it wasn't until I met you guys I started back playing with toys. Because let me see.
Two Barbie dolls that you cleaned up. Yeah, she cleaned them up.
Look
at that. You put a hat too. What is it? Nice.
She's celebrating Hat Day too, you guys.
There you go. Very nice.
Did she turn out pretty?
Beautiful. Her hair looks great.
Yes. I guess. Yes.
I was in here in the brushing doll hair, and I'm brushing doll hair, and I'm
probably
like,
therapeutic to brush that doll hair.
And I even trimmed it. MawMaw said, I think she needs a trim. I said, well, no. I said, well, yeah, let me get my scissors. I'm in there. And I'm
look
like,
nice, Geanna. Looks very nice with the hat and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these are from 1960 something, you guys. These dolls.
No, they're not.
They were
60 something.
What were they from?
Those are from the
80s, early 80s, right?
The 80s. Remember how I said about Hot Wheels? The back, whatever it says underneath,
trademark or something.
Yes, exactly. They always go because sometimes they still use the same chest piece.
Right, yeah. Same maker's mark or whatever we call it in toys. Yeah.
Yep.
So the arms were added later because the arms are a different feel than that. So you're right.
Exactly.
The arms and the legs. Yes, I see now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, my sister had a Barbie doll that she kind of like didn't have hair. She was a hard Barbie doll, and she had wigs.
Yeah.
I loved that Barbie doll, and she swears up and down that it's my fault they come up missing, but no, she let her stepdaughter play with them, and that's when they come up missing.
Well, I remember they had a Barbie doll we used to be able to cut her hair, and the hair just kept on growing. You just pulled the hair out in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Vinegar and Dawn dish soap is good for tubs without damaging. That's there. There's a tip from Debbie.
Yep.
Or like apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar. What do you call it, Deb? White wine vinegar.
That's what I was just going regular vinegar, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I was going. I was going to try that next, Debbie. If the fabric softener didn't work.
And I learned.
You guys, this mouse is not.
And I learned something the other day too, that if you put a what do they call those for the dryer sheets?
Right.
If you put those on top, if you put those near you when you're out on a patio, the mosquitoes won't come near you.
I was at the
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna just tell you, Alabama mosquitoes.
They grow them big in Alabama.
Yeah, literally.
Alabama.
Probably the size of quarters in Alabama.
That's why you need those. What do they call them? That fly swatter, the electric fly swatter. Just to play tennis the whole time, and you got to go back to the doctors and say, "Hey, I got a tennis elbow because of this."
Oh, mosquitoes.
Traci, are you all right? Do you need to go lay down?
Okay. You take care of yourself.
Go lay down.
I just heard back from the doctor, and they aren't gonna do anything until August. So I'm just.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
No, I knew something was wrong. You guys, everybody remember today to please pray for my Traci.
Yeah.
I love you all, and I will talk to you soon.
Okay.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
You know, that's what I tell people.
Driving the other day, and I says, I know I've been using my left eye a lot, because now everything green is blue. So I made the appointment for next Monday to go and see my eye doctor, because I think that the eye starting all the changes of the. So that's the only one I've seen so far that's the color change. So I know something's not right, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, see, if I'm on my computer all day and then lay down with it, if I go outside or something, everything's blurry because I'm constantly trying to
focus in on one spot. Right.
What kind of lens do you have? You just have regular single lens? Darlene?
Do what?
You just have one prescription, just a single lens?
No, I have bifocals.
Okay, I have the three. Well, they're not trifocals. They call them.
Right. Yeah.
They call them now.
Progressive. Yeah.
They're basically trifocals.
Yeah. So
you're just saying you're blind, Adam. That's pretty much what they're saying.
I know.
I have bad astigmatism is my main issue.
Right.
Is your eyes out around?
Mm-hmm.
I did, Debbie. I did. I used that our fabric softener. Downy, I don't know. Casey gets some kind of weird stuff. I mean, so I don't know. But
has Traci or you guys tried CBD?
Not yet.
It's illegal here in Rhode Island, but
CBD oil is illegal?
Yep.
Really? Wow, Rhode Island is different.
Not if it doesn't have THC, it shouldn't be.
How many states? I thought almost every state allowed CBD oil.
Nope.
Each state can make their own rules.
Right.
Well, I know that, but wow.
They're already.
I would assume if it didn't have THC, it would be legal. I mean, I guess when you assume you make it, you know what, yourself, you and me, but you would think that if it doesn't have THC, it would be legal. Huh.
Nope.
See, Florida is legal supposedly for medicinal right now.
Well, there's a lot of older people in Florida. You would think it would be legal, yeah.
But my sister told me that they're not pushed, that they haven't done it yet.
We have stores right on the main highways.
She said they're trying to wrap it up in so much debate as far as you could get CBD oil, but they're not doing the medicinal yet, even though it's approved.
Darlene, you want to know what the whole debate is? The whole debate is always trying to figure out how they're going to get a piece of it.
The pharmaceuticals are a big problem because they charge you crazy money.
Yeah, because FDA won't approve it until some pharmaceutical company, I'm sure, comes along and starts manufacturing it.
But in Oregon and in California and in Washington, the West Coast.
We have
recreational.
I can go up to town in the stationery store and buy it, but I sell it. That's why I was asking.
Are you selling CBD oil?
Yeah, with and without THC.
Yeah, see,
you can sell it with THC? I didn't realize that was legal. Wow.
Well, yeah, I know in Texas it's not legal,
states,
because
right?
Somebody get caught with it.
What states is that legal in with the THC, Teresa?
Well, I know it's in New York. That's all I care about. I'm not sure.
But if you're selling it to other states, though.
Yeah, I could.
Probably in Colorado. I went down to Colorado.
Anywhere it's legal for recreational use. Yeah.
I bet you New Hampshire in Vermont. Yep.
New Jersey has medical use, and they tried to pass it for recreational, and it failed. So it's coming back up on the ballot, I think, in November.
Well, I have epilepsy, so we're trying the new one now. So we'll see what happens.
Geanna said it's
Alabama has done this. They have lowered. It's just a misdemeanor if you get caught with some.
Yeah, they did that. I don't know if it's Pennsylvania or just Philadelphia, the city. They decriminalized it. It's just like a traffic ticket.
Right.
Unless you have enough on you that you're trying to
sell. Yeah.
I had terrible allergies, so I never used it. I literally have never even tried it. I've been around it. I've never even used it. But I would use an oil for pain,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people are using the CBD oil. They make the gummies with it.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to ingest it, but I would definitely use the oils.
Well, I mean, Scott uses it all the time. He ingests it all the time.
And he dries. That's what worries me.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess he has the one without the THC in it.
Yeah.
Well, if you have the THC in it, then that's where you're going to have the problems. But
he said, I think the other day he wasn't driving or something, and he said he got all when he banged up his knees or hurt his knees. So he says, I forget the term he used, but I guess he used some of the stuff with the THC in it.
Yeah. So.
But he wasn't driving.
If you have THC in it, you shouldn't be driving because it does make some changes. But regular normal CBD oil, it just relieves some of the pain.
Right.
It subdues. It's almost like using I don't know, not Tylenol, but Advil.
Right. An anti-inflammatory.
Right. Exactly.
So Teresa, what do you sell online? Do you have any special niches, or what do you sell? Everything?
I kind of do it all. I mean, I've been selling online probably almost 20 years, but very hobbyish. Up until lately, I've kind of been cranking things up because I want to go full time, and at some point, that's my goal. So I just I'm trying to get on Amazon now too.
Oh, nice. Well, make sure you watch my show with Shane today.
I will. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'll have to have you on eventually on my show.
Are you going to try FBM, or are you going to go FBA straight?
Right now, I have 3,200 books in my garage box ready to
3,200?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had an eBay store that had almost 10,000 items listed.
Oh my God, 10,000 items.
And the majority of them were books.
And you're doing this by yourself?
Well, my husband does the research, the photos, and the post, the post paperwork and stuff.
Pictures. Yeah, but still, 10,000
I
items.
work full time.
What do you do full time?
I'm a home lending advisor with Chase, the bank.
Wow.
But I'm playing hooky today.
You're gonna get a 4-day weekend?
Yeah.
A 5-day weekend?
5-day weekend.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
I hear cha-ching. Was that cha-ching?
Nah,
I'm starting to hear things. I haven't had a cha-ching in weeks. This control cancel crap is killing me.
Yeah, too, Adam, because my husband has it on his phone because he has a store. We have stores with us. And he said his cha-ching doesn't go off anymore. He comes home. I said, "Oh, look, we sold a couple of things." He's like, "No, I didn't." I said, "Yes, you did." He said, "My phone never went off."
Deb, it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is Adam's show. All right, guys, I have to bounce out. My
You
show
got to
is
bounce to his other show. He's a star.
Yeah.
It was on Tommy's channel today.
It's on Tommy's show today.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So,
all right, hang in there. You get.
are we doing it that way tomorrow, or we are not doing it tomorrow?
Darlene said we are not doing it because Kevin's home.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know about Friday because he's home Friday too, so I don't know what's going to happen.
All right, well,
We'll have to be in touch.
If not, we can.
What you and I could do. One of us could do it on Friday if you
that's
want.
what I was gonna say. If I
we're skipping Thursday, you or one of us could do it. I mean, obviously Tracy's having some issues, but
right.
You or I could do it on Friday if you don't mind.
That's fine with me.
I'll be in touch. All right, but
just let me know.
Definitely not tomorrow for the holiday. We're skipping tomorrow.
Heck no! I'm gonna go have some fun.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I'll see you.
Have a good day.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah. So you do a little bit of everything.
I do. I mean, like I said, I started with the books, and then believe it or not, Casey from Rockstar Flipper evaluated my store a couple of months ago, and he's
I
like,
want him to look at my store. He'll start yelling at me.
those books are dragging you down. And I think he was right, because my sell-through rate was just getting worse and worse and worse. And some of those books were up for 5 years.
Well, he and I are going to sit down for a decent amount of time in Vegas, and we're just going to. I'm going to have a heart-to-heart because a lot of it's my medical issues, but I still should be doing something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll what do you call it? Not twinkle. What do you call it? Tinker with my listings, but ever since I started that Good Till Cancel, my listing is just, even if I cancel stuff early,
right,
or stuff similar, and I'm doing promoted listings, I mean, nothing is selling. I have new products
yesterday that worked with two people in one of my Facebook groups. They increased all of their products by 35% and then did a sale for 25%.
Right.
They said they blew them out of the water. They couldn't believe how many sales they had.
Maybe I need to do that, because I mean, I sell my stuff as low as I can get it because I want to come up in a search, but apparently Destinie is killing me in the search because I'm not coming up. You would think I would come up with price plus shipping, but I'm not selling anything. I had brand new football caps for like $13 free shipping that are $30-some hats.
Bye, Debbie. Love you.
Try that. I was actually going to take.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that for tomorrow for the holiday.
Yeah. Well,
you know, holiday.
Remember, it's slow now anyway. And
yeah, I know, but still, I mean, nothing.
Yeah. Where are you? What area are you in, Adam?
I'm right outside of Philadelphia in South Jersey.
Oh,
about 2 miles from Philadelphia.
Okay, so because the weather here has not been on our side either.
We've had a ton of rain.
Oh my God!
You think people would be home if there's a lot of rain? Yeah. They'd be home on the weekends.
Yeah. So I would have thought that would have picked up, but then like last Saturday and Sunday, except Sunday afternoon, we had a gorgeous day that there was nobody.
Yeah, I think this past Saturday was very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But the storms here have been horrendous.
Porch Church at 11.
Yeah. Will you put that link in there?
Link, sure. I should have had that pulled up, but I don't. But
see, I told Casey I want him to, because which one is it? Poshmark, if you make things, hand make them.
Etsy,
yeah.
Etsy, yeah. I want Casey to help me get that.
You should definitely be on Etsy.
Do what?
You should definitely be listing things on Etsy.
See, I have to make them.
True.
I don't have nothing pre-made, you know.
I know.
I'm gonna do that.
Etsy has what, handmade, homemade, or over 20 years old, right? It has to be over 20 years old or handmade, right?
I don't do Etsy, but I think that sounds right. I mean, I know it has to be handmade is one of the categories.
Yeah, and then I think other than that, I think it has to be over 20.
Over 20? Okay.
Yeah.
But you know, they have a new.
Casey's up to 143, Darlene, on the Porch Church.
Yeah, I know. And then I'm at what, 215?
I'm on his page, so I can't. You said you can't multitask. I can't have 4 screens open. Let me come back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at Geanna's message. Okay, Geanna, I understand that.
217 you're at, Darlene.
Oh, okay. It was 214 yesterday. Hey, my baby Pixie.
You gonna join us, Destinie?
Destiny has the link. You ought to jump in, baby. How are you feeling? You guys, yesterday, I tell you what, all of us with these aches and pains, but Traci's still coming on this morning. You guys make me feel like,
well, I think
I
part of
need
it,
to.
Traci, was a lot of it was emotional. I mean, I'm sure she's always in pain.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that was emotional when she didn't get relief, and then doctor says, "Well, we're not going to do anything till August." I mean, I'm sure that kind of set her off emotionally. I was like, when I saw the surgeon yesterday, he's acting like an osteopath. It's like, okay, I know you're a DO, but it's like, dude, I feel like saying not dude, but I told him in a nice way. It's like, well, you're not helping me. I didn't have this issue until I had surgery, and I have problems, and you don't want to prescribe medicine that's going to help me.
No,
he did prescribe an antibiotic, but he told me that's not the issue.
No, because they want to tell you to just go to your regular physician.
He said, he goes, go to your general practitioner, go to whoever prescribed it, because he goes, you have to monitor that. I said, that's fine. I feel like saying, well, I'm sure your hospital charged thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for the surgery. So you think you can prescribe this and order blood work and then monitor it? I mean, all my doctors are from the same hospital, teaching hospital. I mean, I don't understand what the problem. I mean, I was really upset, but I figured, well, it's not going to do me any good, getting on him.
Well, my rheumatologist, I explained to her I was out of one of my medicines, and she had told me once that she could, do all my meds. And then when I called in, had the pharmacist call in, she said they called back and said, well, we don't prescribe that one because we can't monitor that one, and you basically have to go to a psychiatrist to get it. And I said, well, okay. I said, I've been on that one since I was almost 30. Well, I'd say since I was 40, and I'll be 55. So I've been on that medicine for 25 years.
Yeah, it's crazy, the stuff they do.
But I understand, because they only see me every 3 to
6 months.
Yes. So it's one that they have to, I guess, do my labs to make sure.
Do your labs, yeah.
Yeah, but I told them, I said, well, my regular doctor wanted me to come off of one that Dr. Ali gave me. She said I shouldn't be on that one long term. So it's weird, my PA would take me off of this, was wanting to. She said, why are you taking this? I said, because I was taking 2 other ones. And she told me to try this. Oh, it's a mess. And I came off of the one I was taking during the afternoon because I told her I didn't need it. Because I had people to talk to. I didn't need it.
Well, I try to take as little as possible, because the old saying is sometimes the cure is worse than the illness. These meds, sometimes the side effects are so bad. So I try to limit them as much as possible. Like,
I come off 2 of mine, and because one was a cancer drug, and treating my RA, and all it did was make me sick.
Wow.
And there's no cure for RA. You only have to.
You treat the symptoms.
Yes, you have to ease just
pain and right.
Huh?
You treat the pain and whatever you can. Yeah.
And I don't take any opiates. I don't want. I
told you I took the gabapentin and I got lightheaded. So I just take that now. If I'm in for the day, if I'm not going out, I'll take that with the ibuprofen.
Well,
because he didn't prescribe anything for me after surgery. It's like, because he stopped in because I was upset because I hadn't seen the doctor before they released me. I said, you better get a doctor here to talk to me before I leave here. I said, I don't care if it's my physician or another urologist, but I want somebody to see me before I leave.
Yeah.
So he told me on his way out, he goes, because I don't know why they told you I was going to prescribe Tylenol with codeine. I don't prescribe that. I said, okay. I said, well, I have ibuprofen at home, and I have the gabapentin. So then when I saw him yesterday, he said that he gave me a nerve block too. I said, well, I felt pretty good on Thursday. I said, but then I started having my issues on Friday. And he goes, well, that's swelling, this, that, and the other. I said, yeah. I go, but I didn't have that before the surgery. So something caused my body to react that way.
It's amazing how many of these medicines double treat so many things. Because you were mentioning, Darlene, about the drug you were taking for RA. I know the drug you're talking about, and the gabapentin is also an anti-epileptic drug because my son at some point took that as well. So it's
I take that.
Yeah, it's amazing how many.
And then I take something for urinary flow, and that was a blood pressure pill.
Oh. Okay.
And then I take something else for another issue I have, and that was also a blood pressure pill. So I'm on 2 blood pressure pills.
Well, that's why you get
and a diuretic. Yeah, well, I stopped taking the gabapentin.
Yeah.
I actually fell at rehab for my Achilles tendon surgery. I literally fell. I was getting up from like one of those combo machine things, whatever they call them, and I got up and I guess I got lightheaded. I lost my balance. Thank goodness my old football training came into play. And I tucked and rolled. But I was so embarrassed. Like, there's like 20 people there, like, oh, look at me. Who's this idiot that just fell down? But luckily, I didn't hurt myself. So I said, all right, I'm done.
You're taking more pills.
Gabapentin. Yeah, I said, I'm done. So now I just take it. If I'm going to be in the house and I have severe pain, I'll take that with ibuprofen.
And see, that really doesn't, I take that, but it doesn't do that for me. I mean,
mine is nerve pain, so it does help me.
Yeah, I mean, it helps me. What I'm saying is...
Well, it doesn't eliminate it, but it probably cuts it back about 80%.
Yeah, because my legs will still have that weird buzzing feeling. And sometimes the bottom of my feet will feel like they're in hot sand. Hey, my love.
Let me get a sip of water since Tracy's not here.
We have Teresa, or better known as T,
Hi,
my great time.
Good morning, Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning, Destiny. Good morning to you. It's so nice to see you on our show today. Thank you for joining the panel.
Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome. Tracy wasn't feeling well, so I figured we owed you a singing welcome.
It's been crazy the last, week? So many people going down, not feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get over whatever's going on with me.
I was going to ask you, how are you feeling?
My stomach is super twisted.
See, that's what I've been going through. I got sick again last night, and I was so weak because yesterday I was trying to get in some of my fluids because I had not been able to eat and drink much in the past two days.
That could be, they told me to drink more. I went online and said drink more fluids, more water.
Yeah.
They also said ginger tea, so I'm gonna start drinking some ginger tea.
I forgot that I had Pedialyte in the refrigerator, and I'm like, I could have been drinking. I just can't think that. I don't know. I haven't tasted it, but and then I'm like, well, I hope I didn't double dip when I had trying to get those baby possums to eat. I don't think I did because I had to dilute it with water and Pedialyte, so it's in the refrigerator. And I thought about drinking on that, but it kind of gags me to think about drinking Pedialyte. I don't know why, but I think I'm going to put my coffee down and try me some green tea with honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that ginger tea to see if that helps. That's supposed to help with being bloated too.
And we have this stuff that we found, and it's lemon, lime, and bitters.
Okay.
And Tommy's stomach was like, he was really sick this past weekend, and he drank half a can of that, and he instantly felt better.
And what is it called?
It's lemon, lime, and bitters.
Tea?
No, it's just, here, I'll go grab it.
But see, Geanna sent some osha root and red willow bark. And I was glad that me and her got to talking because I did not know how to do it. You
I don't
just
know if you should be doing the honey in it though, Darlene, because if you got anything going on in your stomach, it does tend to grow with bacteria. So if you've got any kind of stomach thing going on there, I'd be careful with the honey.
Really? I thought honey would be soothing.
Honey's soothing for your throat if you've got that kind of upper respiratory or throat thing going on. But the stomach thing with honey.
Destiny stepped away for a minute, Darlene. She's going to grab something to show us. So she's there. She'll be right back. She turned off her
What
video.
about
let me put my disclaimer out there. I'm not a physician. I don't claim to be a physician.
You play one on YouTube.
Anybody watching knows that this.
Hold on. Highlight on Destiny.
Yeah. Hold on, Destiny.
Let's see if I can get this bigger. All right, it's called Lemon and Lime Bitters. And it's non-alcoholic.
What's the brand?
Non-alcoholic. I
Sparkling.
don't know how to say it.
I've never.
Okay, they make bitters. That's the number one selling bitters.
Is it carbonated?
That is carbonated. That one.
This one is, yes, it's a sparkling non-alcoholic beverage. And it helped him, like he drank half a can and instantly he was feeling better.
I'll have to look for that.
But see,
I bet you had that like at a Whole Foods or something.
We got it at our grocery store and it was in the alcohol section, but it was by the register. And because Tommy wasn't feeling good, he knows that bitters tends to help that kind of stuff, which we learned an interesting fact about prohibition and bitters. And
you can't see her? Why can you not see her? She's highlighted. Darlene says she can hear you but not see you.
Here, let me try my camera one time.
No,
See if that helps.
I can see you.
All right, is that maybe because I'm. Hold on. Oh, shoot.
Oh, we can see her here, but she's not showing on my phone. How is that?
Wow.
That's weird.
Strange. Let me pull it up.
I see on the computer. She's on the main screen now, like the feed. Huh.
Oops.
YouTube gremlins again.
Yep.
I'm telling you guys, it's just like Facebook. When they start making changes, everything is crazy. And now that YouTube is making all these
wait till
different
that happens. And all
Here,
these
let me sign out
things.
and sign back in. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll explain to you something that we learned during Prohibition. With bitters.
Please stand by.
Be right back.
It's like the news. When we return, we'll discuss.
Geanna sent me red willow bark and osha root ground. And osha root, she said, is for sleep. And so she told me 2 pinches and steep it. I said, "Oh, I'm glad you told me because I sure didn't know."
You weren't going to chew it, were you?
She would have, I don't know. I mean, I would have done it like other tea. But how about ground ginger? Is that good for your stomach?
Absolutely. That's what I'm going to take for mine. And that's supposed to be good for as a diuretic too. I'll show you what I have. I got a ton of it. I never used. I used a little bit, but
I like the ginger when you get it fresh. So I had somebody tell me about it, and I started putting it in my tea, and it's good. I didn't realize it was
like that, like the fresh ginger root, and you just shave a little bit off. That's the best way to do it for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. But one time it smelled so good, and then I'm like, I tasted it, and I'm like, oh, this tastes good, and I thought I could just chew it up, and yeah, it got really hot really fast.
I've been on you for a minute, Darlene. It's called Prince of Peace Ginger Honey Crystals.
It's
So
called what?
That, and I'm gonna probably mix it with a little bit of just make some tea, like green tea or something, and mix it with that. So I got like 6 packets of this big bags of these. 30 what is it, 30 bags in each thing.
But yeah, I like the fresh ginger.
What is that?
I did
Fresh ginger is better, but every time I buy that stuff like garlic and everything, root, it all goes bad.
Adam, is that a Costco buy that you got so much?
Amazon, I think.
Okay.
Or maybe I ordered. I don't know. I worked with somebody who was working retail, and the guys always swore by it. And I started taking a little bit. It wasn't helping me, but now I have like 3 bags of it. So it's like, so when I spoke about the surgeon that was annoying me, he wanted me to do all these osteopathic things. It's like, really? So he goes, well, try ginger tea and elevate your feet, and that's okay. Then I started arguing with him. I guess you could see it on my face. And I said, well, the only thing I said, look, I said, I'm not trying to be difficult. I said, but I didn't have this issue until I had surgery. So obviously something triggered this issue with my body responding to the surgery. That's when he gave me this excuse of why he didn't want to prescribe diuretics. It's like, all right.
Jennifer said it's already hot outside, and Jennifer, it is in the South. It is awful.
Oh, it's nasty. It's gonna be 92 and I think like 60% humidity here today.
Kevin messaged me yesterday through Facebook, and that's why I did a real fast shutdown. I thought something was wrong, but he couldn't find my link. He could not find it nowhere, and I'm like, well, that's weird. And so anyway. He at 11 o'clock, his shirt was already soaking wet. So
can we see Destinie now, ladies?
Yeah.
I know we can, but can the chat see Destinie?
Can you guys see Destinie?
I don't see me on the phone.
Really? Still not, huh?
How weird. That's okay. Yesterday, I couldn't find the Porch Church Networks live at all, anywhere.
Geanna says she still can't see, and Darlene can't see either. That is
But
weird.
can you at least hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
Okay, that's weird. I'm telling you, I say the devil's in the machine, you guys. The devil is in the machine.
Now, I know that YouTube is making some changes, and yeah.
What did we point out about what was I going to say? Zoom. We determined that
Zoom. Yeah, Zoom is not recommended. I mean, it's an option, but you literally have to pay for a pro account, the minimum of a pro account to be able to stream on YouTube. And it's pretty costly when you break it down and everything by the end of the year. And a lot of people can't afford that. Even if you split it up between people, there are still people that really can't afford it. And that's not fair. So I did look into what YouTube is trying to incorporate, and they have not incorporated it yet.
Right. Derek said he was going to play with it again today. He had an issue trying to do it yesterday.
Yeah.
But
So I mean,
again this afternoon, he said.
Yeah, and I know there's many different platforms.
That's what you know what's going to happen. It's going to be baptism by fire. You're going to have millions of people trying to use it all at the same time. And you know it's going to be a nightmare. I mean,
yeah, but Google Hangouts is actually, from what I was reading, they're splitting into 2 different categories. I think that's the word I'm looking for.
I haven't seen anything recently about it. I'll have to look for it.
Yeah, Google Hangouts is is separating the 2 categories, but I'm not sure if you can stream. That part of it, I still am trying to figure out, but they are breaking it up into 2 different categories, and one is like a business pro or something like that. But all in all, I mean, with the way so many people doing panel chats and like Google Hangout and stuff like that, YouTube is going to need to figure something out because they're going to lose a lot of people. They have big YouTubers, but what makes YouTube is us small creators, and so they're going to have to figure something out. And it's a change. And a lot of people don't like change, or it's hard for them to understand why the change is happening, but we just have to go with the flow and try to figure it out. And that's all we really can do right now. I mean, I'm sure YouTube has a reason why they're doing all of this, but at the same time, you know, we really have to go with the flow, not stress out about it. Something will pop up that we can use, and even if we have to do just ourselves for a short time until they get it figured out, they're going to realize that it was a bad move. It was a bad move what they're doing.
Yeah, Geanna, with the Zoom, that's why you need the, I don't know what the title is, Pro or whatever it's called, because you're using Zoom meetings. The free version, you only can broadcast, I think, up to 40 minutes, and it's a max, I think, of 4 people.
Yeah, that's what I tried. But and Destiny, I think you're the one who even answered me on that. You told me it still wouldn't work.
No.
And it didn't work. Even though it said it would do that, it didn't work.
I talked to Zoom customer service. Like, I talked to somebody about it, and they said, oh, it's guaranteed to work. And I'm like, but what if it doesn't? You have so many people coming over now, and we tried it before my spleen ruptured. The day before my spleen ruptured, actually, we tried the Zoom Hangout. You were able to stream onto YouTube, but because Google Hangouts is going out, too many people, I think, jumped on the Zoom bandwagon. And the next day, Tommy and I had an hour Zoom scheduled to go live on YouTube, and then I ended up in the hospital. And right after that is when they switched it to Pro. You have to have a Pro account at the minimum to be able to stream on YouTube, and even then it wasn't guaranteed. And there have been a lot of people who have bought into Zoom, a lot of YouTubers who have bought into Zoom, and it's not working. And
what are they charging for that, Destiny?
What's that?
What are they charging for it?
I think, you know, I don't remember.
Either 15 or
that
20.
part I don't remember.
That's with an annual subscription per month.
Oh, okay.
I mean, again, I don't want to spend extra money on anything, but I'm committed to YouTube. So I wouldn't have a problem if I could pay it and then maybe have like 20 or 30 people in my account. But
How much, Adam?
It's $15 or $20, I forget, because every time you go to the page, they want you to sign up for the free version, and I can't find the pricing of it.
Yeah, because they keep changing the pricing from what I'm understanding.
Yeah, now
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I would mind, but I'd be willing to pay if I could have like 20 or 30 people, and maybe just say, okay, guys, give me $20 for the year, and I'll pay for everything. But I think everyone's going to have to subscribe.
So I wouldn't be able to come on yours if I don't have it.
I don't think so. I think everybody has to subscribe to it. So that's not going to work.
Because I've been on Zoom panels before, and I just joined the meeting. I haven't had to sign up for it.
But that might have been before all this YouTube baloney.
Okay.
So you've been on Zoom, Teresa?
I've joined Zoom. In fact, I joined.
You've done that through your other job? You've probably been on Zoom meetings, right?
No, I'm talking. I just joined.
Personally? Okay.
What, he changed his name. He's not 10K on the Bay now. He's
oh yeah, it's
you know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Daily Refinement.
Right.
I was on his Zoom call on Monday night, and all I had to do was just put the code in, and I was on.
Huh. Well, maybe they do have the plan where you pay so much per month, and you can have maybe they have like a plan above the Pro. I don't know.
Right. Knowing Chris, he probably has the top.
He probably has the top of the line. You could probably have a amount of people under your plan.
So what was the reception like?
Oh,
the quality.
I think it's fine. I mean, you probably could go back and look at it. I'll put the link on my channel.
I watched I forget the ladies' names. I subscribed to them. Moms Online or e-commerce or something. There's 2 ladies. They're very talented. They do a lot of Amazon. They're doing a show like every Monday evening.
Yes, I know.
They use
Two
Zoom.
moms or something like that.
Yeah, they use Zoom, and it looks great. And it has their name on the bottom, and they're both on the screen, and it'll highlight the one that's speaking. And seems like it works fine, but I mean, it's not feasible if everybody has to pay. I mean, I don't want to pay, but I'm willing to make that investment, you know, in my YouTube, because to me this is like gives me a purpose, you know.
Yeah, me too.
People, I enjoy teaching people, and I enjoy having the friendship camaraderie of the YouTube. But if my friends that don't have the money have to pay $15 or $20 a month, and if I want to have like a new guest on every week, you're talking that's over 50 people a year. You know.
Now, see what I'm understanding from when I was talking to customer service. You know, you can have up to 10 people on. How did they word it?
On one pro account. Yeah,
but if you know, you would have to make out a schedule because you couldn't do it at the same time. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
So you couldn't have like 3 or 4 of your people on the same panel?
Well, you can have them in the panel, but like say, Adam, you want to, you know, we're all in the pro account. Okay,
right.
We're all set up with your pro account. Okay, and you want to go live, but then Darlene wants to go live at the same time.
I gotcha.
Separately. For whatever reason, from what I'm understanding, you can't do that.
Per group at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. You know, we're not talking to each other, and all of a sudden I decide to go live, and you're already on a live show. That could be a problem.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
But if you have your own account, she would be able to go live on her own, wouldn't she?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And that's what the issue is that. You know, people, and I'm not saying this negatively, but people fall in and out of friendships all the time, and you really have to trust the people that you give access to your account. Because if somebody decides that they don't, you know, and you decide that you're going to split the amount every month, okay, and somebody doesn't want to pay, or somebody decides that they don't want anything to do with it anymore, then it puts the person that the account is in, the name that the account is in, you know, that can cause issues.
Absolutely.
You know, and
because they could basically hijack your account.
Yeah,
they probably have the stream key or whatever it's called for Zoom.
Because you've given them access
to
the
ID or key or whatever it's called. Yep. Yeah, that's good. That's a big problem.
And they can go and they can add people that, you know, even, okay, say there isn't an issue with any of the people that you have on it, but they have a friend that you don't really get along with.
And they want to add them for free.
Yeah, and they can add them, and there you are, like, I helped pay for this.
I'm paying for this, and they're going live, and I can't go live because they're not even part of this plan, but they are.
Yeah, it is. It's a catch-22. It's very much a.
See, I never even thought of that, Destiny. That's a good point.
You know, and I'm not trying to speak negative of it.
No.
But you know,
reality.
It's reality. It really is.
YouTube lunchroom reality.
Yeah, all right.
Not part of the cool kids.
Right. Say if I'm live and Derek wants to go jump off like he does, you know, they have their
like today, right? And use the same key. He couldn't.
Right.
So if he tried to, you know, go live under, you know,
your account,
my account, then it would knock me out, wouldn't it?
No, I don't think.
No, I don't think it would knock you out. It would just not allow him to go live.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. You know, we each have our own thing that we do. You know, and sometimes it overlaps.
Right. Sometimes right.
You know, and so I just think Zoom is a very bad idea. I've been in Zoom chats. It's so crispy. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen
smooth. You know, but
what happens when they have millions of people using it? Extra.
Right. And the thing is, you know, us as creators, we have to go with the flow. And I know I've said it repeatedly, but we have to work together also to make sure that, you know, the people that aren't techie can
like
go with us. I'm not techie either, you know, and so I just know how to break it down to where I understand it, and that's a lot of people out there, and that doesn't make them bad people. It is what it is, you know.
Right. But see, you
And
really have somebody that
We've been talking about using Skype with OBS.
now, we did watch a video on YouTube of the different platforms that you can stream through, and Skype, you can only have so many people. I think you can have like 2 or 3 people. I think it's 3 people before it starts lagging even more. And so it's kind of it's more for like when you just want to talk one-on-one or have a couple people not streaming.
Okay.
And so we're still trying to do some research. We didn't fully get through the whole video, but the number one on this list was Google Hangouts. And now they're taking that away, at least in the way that we're used to. And so now we just have to kind of do our research and hope and pray that for the best. But like I said before, you know, YouTube is gonna take it away, and they're gonna realize that, you know, it's not gonna work. It may take a little bit, and they may bring it back. But at this point, they have a reason for why they're doing it. You know, we may not understand that reason, but there is a reason, and they're trying it, and we're going to see how it goes. But, you know, we still need to figure out something to where we can have our panels, have our friends with us. What I think it is YouTube doesn't understand how much these Hangouts help everybody. People who have severe anxiety, who have depression, who are lonely. You know, this gives us a chance to connect with other people and to help us.
Comfort of our home. We don't even have to leave if you can't drive or physically leave your home. You can do it from your bed even.
Yeah.
Exactly. And this helps people. You know, I suffer from, and most people don't know this, and then there are some people that do. I suffer from severe anxiety, and I have a huge people phobia.
Yeah.
YouTube has helped me in the sense of I don't have to go outside my home to make friends. Okay? I can do it from the comfort of my home behind a computer. Video chatting.
Friendships are just as strong as if I met you guys in person. I have actually been friends online with 2 women I met on LiveJournal back when my daughter had it. I don't even know if you guys know what that was.
I haven't heard of it.
But it was kind of MySpace, but it wasn't.
Okay.
It was more, you really didn't know people's real names. But I was there when their kids were little. Now their kids are in college. So 2 of us have kept in touch, found each other on Facebook. So I'm saying at least 15 to 18 years that I've known these 2 women. I've never met them in person. One's in California, one's in Texas. I've talked to them on the phone. And so, and even through FaceTime. And they're like Casey, one of them's like Casey's aunt. You know, he feels like she's his aunt. I feel like I'm their kid's aunt. One of them is a dancer, and I used to run through the house and say, "Oh my gosh, look at this! Look at her! Isn't she beautiful?" I mean, I would get as excited as if it were my own niece or nephew.
Right.
And that's how I feel, and that's how I'm getting to feel about all of you guys. Okay, Geanna. Geanna will be on in Porch Church at 11. I'm not sure what what he plans to speak on today, or what his thought process is.
Yeah, he said he was going to mix it up a little bit. He wasn't going to do scripture, right?
He'll do some scripture.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what come out yesterday. What was his thought process, but I know that, and I know this jumps, about the other, but well, I won't get on that right now, because you guys, it all links together, because this is good for me, but at this point I've never sold anything, and I've been doing this
Right. But you definitely
Adam, just
doing
for a
Etsy
few months.
with your handmade. Yeah.
And I've had people, and I've had people come on, and I've told Derek I don't understand why they just come on to hear me talk, and Derek kind of air slaps me and tells me don't say that, because he said that's kind of demeaning myself. But there's people like Destinie says that just wants friendship, that wants companionship. But Destinie, and still, if they figure something out and they're doing something techie right now, Casey's not working, and if they figure something out, Casey's good at understanding techie.
Yeah,
he would be able to help me get it up and going. And then if you put it in layman's terms, regular terms, and I would be able to follow you if you did a video. Like I had to learn Google Hangouts.
Right. And that's the thing. A lot of people, suffer from all these different things that go on with them, and that's out there. And Tommy and I were talking last night, because I didn't understand something, so we talked about it, and that's the good thing about Tommy. If I don't understand something, be it techie, be it the way things are going in the world, anything like that, we sit and talk about it, and he tends to make a lot of sense, and then he makes me think. So back in the day, you didn't hear about all these different disorders that were going on, okay? And now it's, I didn't understand, is it just being brought out to the light? And he said that because of social media and, Facebook and, Instagram and stuff like that, it is being brought more to the light of all these things that are going on. And YouTube and these panels, people get together, and a lot of, the people that I that follow me, they're resellers. I sometimes can follow along with that, and sometimes I can't, but all in all, we do this to help each other, to encourage each other, to be there for each other, and it's sad that they're taking this away, but at the same time, a lot of people, this has helped a lot of people. And Joy even said, I agree with that. I made friends with people that I would not have met otherwise. And there are a lot of people that can't travel. Like Adam said, they don't drive and stuff like that, and or
they're bedridden or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I used to do home care. I did it for 4 years. I also worked in a nursing home during that time and stuff like that. And there was one guy that I worked with. He was a quadriplegic, and his bedroom. Now, this tripped me out, because this is when I really knew I wasn't techie. Okay. He didn't talk. He had all these computers and machines around him. Okay. And he would blow into this thing. And I don't know how it worked. And I'm not going to pretend I know how it works. But he used to have conversations with me just by blowing into this little tube thing. and it would go into the computer. And granted, they were long conversations because it did take them a minute to do this, but we would have conversations, intelligent conversations, just by him blowing into this little tube thing. And he couldn't get out of bed. He couldn't do the things that I was able to do. And that's when I learned to respect technology, and I knew I wasn't a techie. You know, so it's, we just have to stick together, and we need to work as a team to try to figure out how to get past this. We really do. And
well, that's why I know some people don't understand when I say, look, I'm praying over YouTube because I like doing it this way. I was so uncomfortable when I would do it the other way. And, you know, I just, because at least if I have to do something else and look away from the chat, you've got somebody to help you in the chat. You've got somebody kind of looking.
Monitoring the chat, right?
Yeah, and you need that. Like when Sandi is making her jewelry, it helps that she might have two people in there with her because she's making her jewelry. And then she has somebody that's going to read the chats for her.
Yep.
So, you know, that's real good if you're doing what you call a working hangout. You know, it's good that you've got somebody that every now and then glances at the, because you don't want it. What's the point of going live if you're not going to interact with, well, no, Joy looks at the chat. But I understand a lot of jewelry, you know, community, they might show their stuff and they don't show the chat. It's I know
it's a lot of the jewelry when they're doing unboxings or unbaggings, they don't look at the chat. I know Thelma's very good. She makes a note somehow every so often, but a lot of the other, they just go for like, and they don't see questions and.
Well,
and if you don't have somebody
they
in
don't
the
even
panel,
have
like,
chat,
like
you know, they're just doing it that way. And yeah, I just feel weird about that. Now, when I make something, maybe I told Casey I wanted another camera, and I tried to hook one up, but my computer didn't want to use that. Look, it's a small, cheap one, but I want to be able to like show my hands and what I'm doing. Does that makes sense to you guys? Don't
right.
it?
Well, you would need a tripod. You would need an external webcam on a tripod, and just you can turn it down to what you're working on. But it may well be your internet and your computers, the processor speed and the RAM. That might be why you're having issues with the video feed. Again, I'm not techie, but I mean, I've seen that happen in the past.
Darlene, did you figure out what your RAM was before when Derek went through that with us? Did you happen to know? Oh, you're not on your phone.
Casey, on my phone? No, I don't understand how to go.
Well, you're not on your phone. You're on your laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought before.
We'll do it right now. Click on your little Microsoft on the bottom left of your screen, the little Microsoft icon.
On my phone?
No, on your laptop. It won't affect the feed.
All right.
Take your mouse, left click on the little Microsoft icon all the way to the far left. Then you see on the column on your far left, you see like a little gear. If you hover over that, it says settings. Have you found it?
Oh crap! I'm not in the right place. Hold on.
Click on the little Microsoft icon on the bottom left corner.
Yeah, I see it. All right.
Now you see the little gear icon on the bottom left. You see that?
Yeah.
Click on that. Now click on that.
Yeah, it's just not coming up.
Okay, click on that. Then click on system. Okay. Top one is system. Left click on that.
Click on what? Oh, I see it.
System.
Yeah, I see it.
And scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And then you click on about.
Okay.
Scroll all the way down to the bottom of that.
Okay.
Click on about. Then you scroll all the way down to the bottom again, and then you'll see device specifications. You see it?
All right. I'm telling you. No, it's slow. No, I
You
mean,
understand
I
what I'm
got
saying?
it, but it's nothing on the screen.
There's nothing on the screen. Where are you? What
Okay,
screen are you in now?
Okay, so all the way down
Scroll all
and
the way
click on
down,
what?
and you'll see device specifications under About. You clicked on About.
Yeah,
Scroll down
and
on that screen. You'll see device specifications.
I see, no, I see support, I see Windows specifications, and I see device specifications.
Right. That's
All
what you
right,
want.
so-
Device specifications.
Okay, and then,
Click on that. I mean, mine's doing it differently, but
yeah, it's showing processor.
right. Processor, it tells you. And then it should say your RAM is right below that. Installed RAM.
Yeah,
How
oh
much?
goodness, mine is just 3 gigabyte
Ooh,
usable.
no wonder you're having problems. That's way too little. That's why you're having issues. It's probably just not your internet provider. It's probably your RAM device is causing a problem.
Well,
Yeah, that's
both.
okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Both,
All right. So yeah,
because-
you definitely don't have enough RAM. I think you need
Yeah.
at least 6, and probably I would go at least with 8 with this new requirements. Okay,
It's
you
kind
can
of
just
both,
X out of that
because
if you like.
Casey's having issues, and he's got top of everything. What's yours? How much?
I have 12 gig of RAM.
My computer.
Yeah,
It's 2 terabyte.
2 terabyte
8 gigabytes of RAM.
8
and
gigabytes.
8 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah, 8 gigabytes supposedly is like the bare minimum now.
So see, I don't have a 3.
You only have 3.
Well, we're gonna when my blessing comes in, we're going to
Morning,
upgrade.
Casey.
Tracy said, "Good morning, Tracy."
Casey.
Good morning, Casey, not Tracy.
Oh,
Good morning, Casey.
yeah, that's what I was
Cinnamon's
trying to
in the
whisper.
chat.
I was trying to whisper a while ago. Oh, Cinnamon, good morning to Cinnamon. Good morning to you. Somebody else needs to sing this morning. They are in Junction City, Oregon.
Oregon, yep.
56 degrees.
Oh, you lucky son of a gun.
Let me get her off.
We're like 90 and humid.
Yeah, it's 74 degrees here.
Really?
But it feels like 85. And the humidity is at 90%.
Yeah, the humidity is so oppressive. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, after yesterday, Casey.
You want to get that number and I'll delete that, Destiny, from Joy?
What is
You want to get her phone number and I'll delete it?
Is that her number? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, toll free. Wait, what?
No.
No, it's okay. So what we were talking about, me and Joy were talking about was.
You want to write that down? I can delete it out of the chat.
It was for YouTube.
Oh, that's YouTube's number.
I
thought that was her number.
No.
Okay. All right.
What we were talking about was, I wish that YouTube would, see that this helps so many people when we do it this way. And she asked if they had a general phone number that people could call to discuss their concerns. And I told her I wasn't sure. It'd be something that we would have to look into.
Okay.
And so, but that's not a full phone number.
Right. I don't know what. Missing a digit somewhere.
That's not a full phone number.
Why do I keep getting these Facebook messages from 3 days ago? Oh my word.
You guys, yesterday you was talking about anxieties.
Yes.
We went into Ollie's okay. We went in with silly. Well, we had a good time riding down there because it had not gotten so hot yet, and our air does not work in our car. So we had the windows down, and I did 2 little short videos with my phone. Was just had Jesus, we had that music going on. No. By the time we tried to go in Dollar Tree, MawMaw was hurting so bad. it was stuffy in there, and Casey started having an anxiety attack.
But Tracy's back in the chat.
I know, Tracy.
Oh,
I told Casey I told him to pray for you. And you know that, and you guys pray, Derek, you guys pray that Dwayne and Heather's house air condition gets fixed. You guys.
Yours is broken now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
So, but Tracy,
They have
we
like
are
6 people living in that house too, don't they?
Yeah. But Tracy, you are with us in spirit, girl. That I told Casey about it, and it made him ill. But you know, when you live with chronic pain, they just look at you and say, "Well, there's
Yeah, it's
nothing."
kind of like, oh well. They like when my doctor is like, oh well. I mean, he didn't say oh well, but that's what. And I said, well, wait a minute. And I don't have. I mean, I have a little bit of filter, but now that I'm older, I don't have much of a filter. And I respect physicians and doctors, but it's like, you just did and I didn't say that to him, but you just did a multi-$1,000 procedure on me. I think I need a little bit more service. I didn't say that. That's what I was thinking.
And they do all of this blood work. You know, I'm not taking anything illegal. You know, I'm not a drug.
That's like he goes, you have to do blood work. So I'll do blood work. Prescribe the blood work. I'll get it. You don't have to do anything. You got to type some numbers and letters in the computer. And the guy,
they're not wanting.
You're like, shh. I mean,
they're not wanting to be held responsible. So they pretty much now want people to go to pain management centers.
Right.
Pain management centers prescribe narcotics.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, and I don't take narcotics.
Nope. You gotta watch that. Especially if you have addictive personality. I have addictive personality. I can't be taking that stuff. I eat too much. I drink too much. No, not me. I'm not taking opioids.
But see, gabapentin is not that class, but yeah.
Right, but it still makes you lightheaded. Yep.
But now,
okay, so in our area, gabapentin and hold on, let me think, Lyrica, because we are in a small town, we actually have to have our stuff locked up.
Yes,
because it is very addicting.
Yeah, but the thing
Lyrica, my copay was $450 a month.
I was telling Tommy about that. He was like, "Holy cow!"
And I said, "What does the insurance pay?"
Exactly. I just got approved finally 2 days ago for the antibiotic that I have to carry with me at all times.
Wow.
And it took you all that time. Wow.
It took all that time for them to approve it. And it's 5 pills. And they wanted almost $50 just for the 5 pills out of pocket.
Yeah, I believe it.
5 pills.
Yeah, because it's specialized and they know they can overcharge for it. Yep.
Yeah, of an antibiotic. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It took the insurance company 3 months to finally give me an MRI. 3 months.
Yeah, well, that's thousands of dollars. That's why. That's what they bill.
First, had I went to physical therapy first, it would have messed me up even more. And I told the woman that called me, she said, well, they want you to do physical therapy first. I said, I'm going to tell you something. I'll go one time, and if it hurts, I'm not going back. And I got sick the whole month of December. We were all sick. So I didn't go. I kept rescheduling it. So when I finally went to my primary, I told her, I said, my shoulder still hurts. I said it like that. When she said, well, how are you? I said, my shoulder still hurts. And she said, well, have they done anything? I said, they ordered trying to get an MRI. I said, but the doctor, they don't want to do that. And she said, no, I'll get you an MRI. Right away, they scheduled me for shoulder surgery because it was completely messed up. They had to redo my whole shoulder. It took 3 months for the insurance to approve it.
Yep.
And I'm paying for insurance every day. Yeah, I mean every month.
Yeah.
But that's how it's going. But as far as our now in our area and state, gabapentin is one of those class drugs now, but it doesn't do like in order to get anything from it, people have to overdose. Basically, they have to take so much of it.
I just take one pill.
A feel good pill. It's just not. It's just to. Good morning, baby. He found me this morning, you guys.
Yay!
Good morning, Kevin.
That's my husband. Kevin Crawley is my husband.
Spelled
Kevin.
Traci, it's spelled Kevin, but we pronounce it Kevin.
Kevin? Okay.
That's
The
Darlene.
new panelist, I am going to highlight her. This is, you see her on Porch Church. My grapevine for you. That is Teresa. Kevin, I bet it's already hot there, isn't it? You guys, he works in the shop, and it's awful. It is awful.
Oh, man.
Hey, Anna But yes, we are, I'll tell you, what on the 30th, Storage Pirate. Now, what's Storage Pirate's real name?
Ricardo.
Yeah, Ricardo. You know, he asked for prayer over his wife. She has intestinal infection and disease.
Wait,
So-
Storage Pirate is Ricardo? I thought Fishing and Picking was Ricardo.
That's
There's
his other
the-
account.
Yeah.
Same account.
Oh, okay.
Not same account. Different account, same person.
He's trying to figure out which one he wants to use.
Right.
So, you know, I had down Traci. And yeah, Kevin says
All right,
already hot.
all right, let me interrupt you for one. I'm sorry. You can
Yeah.
finish.
Yeah.
You finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You want to finish? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I interrupted you.
Who, me?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
You know me, I kind of squirrel. I'm from Alabama.
Okay.
No, I was listening to
I since
writing
our
down-
favorite songstress isn't here, I was going to
I know.
Geanna Mora.
Oh, sing Tanamora.
Okay. Still morning. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you. We're so happy to see that you joined us today. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you. I'm not quite Traci, but I gave it a shot. We miss you, Traci.
Okay.
Hope you're feeling better, honey. I know it's very
I know.
upsetting.
But does anybody else want me write down?
And you got 6 minutes. I'll be Derek. You got 6 minutes to Porch Church.
Yeah. And it might take a minute, you know, because I have to
Right.
take my laptop and stuff
Set up
and go
in there,
set
right.
it up in there.
So why don't you take 2 minutes and we'll close this down and
And follow us on over.
Porch Church.
You guys.
Yeah.
But you know, it's bad, Teresa. I had to walk all the way to church with my laptop.
Which is like 10 feet.
It's like the other side of my kitchen door.
Okay.
Aw, Traci said you sing better than her.
Oh, no, I don't.
No.
One day I'll have to get my husband on here to sing. I know he's thinking, no. Oh, but if you guys haven't went to my Facebook and saw our adventure yesterday, it was very fun. And I call those moments that I'm glad that I catch. And, you know, with me, MawMaw, and Casey. And it was fun going down there, but it heated up, and we did not have even have the radio on. We had all the windows down coming home.
Let me ask you a question. I know we're running out of time here. Kevin he's mechanical, right? He I guess that's something he can't work on the air conditioning, right?
No, I mean,
Okay.
as far as cars go,
Okay,
no.
cars, no, okay. Because I know he drove trucks. I know a lot of those truck drivers, they do their own kind of minor maintenance as they're on the road. And you know, I know he told me he was mechanical and he works on machinery.
Well, like on the big trucks and stuff.
Right.
he can install. He can do the parts and stuff. Keevan's even smart enough and talented
He could
enough.
install parts, but he couldn't repair it. Right.
Yeah, but it's like if the backhoe tore up.
Right.
He could fab a metal piece.
Right.
To fix it because he's the metal fabber, welder, truck driver because he has the CDLs. He does concrete. He does everything.
Concrete too? Wow.
So he's a jack of all trades.
But he's not with the electrical department.
Right.
He can go with the water department if they have like a leak. But he's with the sometimes they call him out for the road crew.
Right.
Different things.
You said that Keevan welds?
Yes.
Ooh.
He welds.
Yeah.
He does
I
concrete.
want to learn how to weld. That is like one of my biggest things.
Oh, geez.
Well,
for some reason,
I use a little soldering iron first, Destiny.
I have
solder.
There you go. Good for you, Teresa.
What we want, and we got 3 minutes. What we want.
Darlene uses her glue guns.
Have you guys seen the Glow Pro? Everywhere on Facebook shows the Glow Pro.
Glow Pro? I know. I've seen the GoPro, not the Glow Pro. I've heard of it.
All right. I think it's Glow Pro.
Yeah, I think it's called.
Yeah, it cuts out things. Well,
Right.
he found something and showed me, oh my goodness. It cuts into like steel, and you hook your computer to the thing and you lay out what you want cut and it cuts all this stuff out of all kind of metal. Oh, it's like, oh baby, if you could, retire and we had the money to do that, we could do anything.
So is it like a 3D printer?
I was just thinking that, yeah.
It's it cuts out.
Cuts metal with a laser. Right.
Yeah, cuts out with metals and stuff what he come across.
Right.
You're talking about $15,000.
Yeah, the 3D printer creates this. Apparently, they program it and it cuts or fashions something.
Yes. So the one on YouTube does only certain metals, but it'll cut out wood and paper, and it does. You could put a laptop in it, and it will etch in the design on the top. You could put a wallet in there, and it will do the wallet for you to sell.
Oh,
that's what I want for what I want to do. But I'm waiting for my blessing, you guys.
Okay, before we go off the air, just a reminder: there is no coffee chat tomorrow. It's 4th of July. Friday, are you not doing chat?
No, because Keevan's home.
Okay, so I spoke with Derek, and he and I will work something out. We'll have something on Friday.
Okay. Just send me what time.
Okay.
Because now, if Keevan were to get called out, I wouldn't mind jumping in.
Okay.
So
I figure we provide a service for people, and people are lonely, and I understand you want to be with Keevan, that's not a problem. So Derek and I said, if Darlene isn't available, one of us will do it on Friday. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, you want to close things down, young lady, and get ready for church?
Yes, we're going to jump on over there. And I love all of you guys. And if you want to jump on over there, and if you want to put the prayer stuff, I'm going to take this one on over. So I love you guys.
It was great meeting you in person.
Got to come back, Teresa.
I got to do this for Destiny.
You got to come back, Teresa.
Absolutely.
You just don't have to do the heart, because that just makes everybody know.
I'm not sentimental or something enough.
We're going to figure out what a spleen looks like.
You are perfect.
Look, we're going to figure out what a spleen looks like, and we're going to start doing this at Destiny.
I have a picture on my video. My spleen did what on my channel?
Yeah.
And it's got like an upper torso, and it shows a picture of where the spleen would be. So if you want to know what the spleen looks like or where it's at, go check that video out. It's a thumbnail.
Okay, and then I'm gonna have to do I'll have to do the pic. Bye, Destiny. I love you guys.
All right, everybody.
Love you.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.